going on, Bedarians? Oh my god. Oh, okay. Hoi, what's going on, Bedarians? My name is Penarix Gesno, of course, and welcome back. I was gonna do my finally finished Lego Batman. However, I decided to really talk about this because as anybody knows, when I in fact the last Lego Batman post, I had mentioned that my favorite show was Death Battle, and I was kind of super bummed that Rooster Teeth had finally ended due to it being shut down. And it really sucked for me because it also meant that my favorite show, being, well, Death Battle, was also gonna be at least on hiatus. Now, when I'm really excited, of course my cat wants in my room right when I start streaming. Come on. Come on. No. It just came up. Okay. Anyway. Okay, jeez. Okay. My favorite show, Death Battle, was at least on a hiatus, and it really sucked because, like I had mentioned, I had really grown with the show. I've been watching Death Battle since early season 2, so super early in my opinion. And I mean, I guess it's not the earliest, because then that would require me to watch the first episode and all, but nevertheless, I've been watching it for quite a while, and it's just been something I've gotten attached to. Obviously now before anybody who happens to pop in here and it's just kind of like the show you're talking about is kind of stupid, everything. I will admit that there are some episodes that I personally think that either could be better, or a lot of the majority of people will kind of somewhat agree that episodes are wrong. However, I will also defend that they also, in my opinion, give a pretty good reason on why the person would win. Even if the majority would be they're wrong, it shouldn't that person should have 100% lost, 100% shouldn't have won, or shouldn't have lost, and the other one should have won. I'm struggling in the jump boost one right here. Anyway, oh come on. So at least make the jumps, designed for the full force when you have your momentum, because this one is just stupid because I just keep ending up. Sorry, Mini, are you serious? Oh, I hate ladders. Ladders tick me off. Anyway, Emmy, the door is open. hate when people do this to the ladders. To me, this type of like ladder parkour where you have to bob up and down and have to time it, it's, to me, it's the type of ladder parkour that's like just, it's the worst. There's, honestly, that's the one thing I wish people never really created, because it's just like, it's not even like it's somewhat skill based, but it's not, because you just have to get timing, so you could either nail it really time, or if you're just not the greatest at timing, then you just always end up missing, and it's just ugh. But anyway, moving on. Today was the first day they had finally announced the Kickstarter stream, and I was super excited. Obviously, I gave, you know, I would say I'm giving a decent amount. Seriously, that, what? What the why? Okay. Okay. I get it's to prevent the cheating, because you could just easily walk around, but that's still, like, super annoying. Okay. See, like that, I get a good fucking... Oh, yeah. These ladders tick me off, because it's like you'll get a good momentum, you start really going up, and then out of nowhere, all of a sudden, you just can't. You just, all of a sudden, all that momentum decides to go away for some reason. Anyway, getting off topic because these stupid ladder jumps. Why do I even do... Oh! Okay. I'm gonna be nitpicky real quick to this parkour. If you're to any parkour creator, if you're gonna make a parkour and a jump is not meant to be difficult, don't place blocks in unnecessary spots. It's because it's just it's because in this case that's just meant for a design. While you're parkouring through, you just happen to go under it, but sometimes you just unnecessarily hit your head on something that you shouldn't be hitting your head on. Because that's clearly not meant to be a potential head hitter. Or, like, even like this. Yes, and you're not meant to weave around any blocks to jump on. It's just, that's just purely for thing, but it's the momentum you get that just all of a sudden you just fail because of this. I know, and anybody who's gonna get to this part is probably gonna comment, if you're gonna complain about this, the parkour, why, and try to talk something else, why would you do the parkour? Well, it's just pretty much the only thing to do. Really? Are you kidding me? That's ridiculous. I'm sorry. Sometimes I would get momentum and do jump, and it just, for some unknown reason, in my opinion, it just, even with all the momentum and build-up I just did, I still don't make it. And it's just like, bro, all that momentum just for you to tell me I failed? No, that's stupid. I did the Neo first try, and now I'm struggling on it. Thank you. See, like, what's the point of building the momentum to make the jump if I can't? Oh. Oh, this is good luck. I don't mind when people make long, but I mean, it's just, if you're gonna make it long and somewhat challenging, the long part should immediately make it more into the, I'm not saying it's technically impossible, but a lot of these huge maps I've played are technically under the impossible section, despite being really easy. Or like, you know, not too hard. go. Parkour finished. Woo. Don't care. Anyway. Alright, I regret doing parkour. I'm gonna just... I don't know. I guess... Let's pop in Hive and play some hide and seek. I'll hide so I can actually talk. Oi. Accidentally bonked my thing. But today was the Kickstarter of Death Battle, and like even I was kind of just blown away on how fast it like got what it needed to, like, obviously, fund these episodes, and it was so crazy to see it. Because, like, it reassures me that people just don't, that there are a bunch of fans. I don't even know. What am I? I'm a crafting table. And there is a bunch of people who, like, really want to dedicate their life. Can I... Oh! Where are they? No. Okay. They're moving. What are they... What are you doing? Oh, they're lagging. Oh. That's what we need, is a lagging person. Isn't that great? Okay. So, yeah, today was the live stream, and, like, I stayed for as long as I could, but I had to go to work. And I think, like, I think a lot of people who, like, disagree with, like, the whole concept and just say that, because I actually had a couple people, whether online or in real life, actually tell me that, like, this is not really gonna, like, work. How the heck did he manage to get into the same server? That is wild. How in the world? That's wild. Ow. Anyway. A part of me was like, I was ready to kind of like go on. And, I was ready for, like, because I knew they were coming back. I keep stuttering here. I knew they were coming back, and I was just waiting for all the good news, and I think is, like, to me, the biggest, like, accomplishments for the team to not have to go to another contractor or, company, and they actually went independent, and it is so great. So I actually encourage everybody who happens to watch this to really go support it, even though, like, the Kickstarter got blew out of the water and everything. I still suggest really supporting it and giving it, because the more funds they get, it means the more episodes we can get, and it's gonna be great. Now, if I'm going to talk about some of the matches that were confirmed, and I'm only going to talk about the 3 that were actually shown in teasers. So that is being Eggman versus Bowser, Bardock versus Omni-Man, and Kratos versus Asura. These are the only 3 I will really be talking about. It's because they're the ones that actually have got previews. So starting off with the one that I personally just didn't really like. I think the matchup's fine, but to me, just I didn't see anything. I didn't really see much to it. It's that there's obviously probably a lot of like connections and everything a part of why Bardock and Omni-Man will be fighting, but Bardock versus Omni-Man is probably the least one I'm like excited for right now. Well, but we'll see what happens. It could become my new favorites. It could be a surprise. It is surprising end because, in my opinion, I think Omni-Man is going to win this. But to be fair, I'm going to be brutally honest. I know neither of the character personally. The only information is Omni-Man due to the previous Death Battle episode he was in, and I know nothing of Dragon Ball because I don't really watch a whole lot of anime. Okay. On top of that, getting to what's it called? Tired. Getting to eventually get like see the episodes. Now, like I said, I don't know much about it. However, I will admit some things. The animation looks fantastic. Being animated by Devil Artemis, he's a great animator. We didn't even get in the same game. Well, anyway, he's a great animator, and I can't wait for it because he animated probably one of the best episodes, being Megatron versus Frieza. It's not my personal favorite, but it is definitely one of the higher ups because not only was it super requested, it was actually one of those matchups where at first I thought it was just kind of really stupid-ish, but then the more I learned about it, the more I read about these characters and everything, I actually got really endeavored and was actually kind of super excited for the episode. So, obviously, in my opinion, the winner was kind of more obvious. Obviously, in my opinion, I thought that Frieza was going to win it. But it was good to know that, like, Megatron did have a potential to actually win against Frieza. Just next up, Eggman vs. Bowser. This is one of the episodes I actually can't wait for because I grew up on Sonic, and the original Sonic the Hedgehog is probably one of the ones that I will hold always to my heart because it's the one that brings it to me, if I'm gonna be quite honest. And Mario is also a series I do really enjoy. Now, if I'm gonna be honest on who I think is going to win, it's a hard one because, like, it's really hard going based on like some feats that Mario has done, because obviously Bowser can, and compared to Mario, I think I think Bowser might win due to the like absurdity of the powers and durability. But since this is going to be treated more of as an army-esque episode, so Bowser's army versus Eggman's army, it's really hard to tell because, like, you never know what's going to happen. Like, majorly, you don't know. Oh, because since it's an army, so if it was just the two, I think Bowser. But since it's an army-based, I'm slightly leaning towards Eggman. Finally, Kratos versus Asura. Oh, hold on. Before I get to that, actually. animation wise it's hand drawn from what I understood, and it looks amazing. And Moro is doing a fantastic job of doing Eggman and Bowser, and I am super excited for Death Battle to come back and show all these things and all that. Now moving on to Kratos versus Asura. I can't wait. It's one of the battles that I'm actually really interested in. Not because I know the characters well, but just because I know how crazy this battle is going to get. From what I understand and from the scenes and clips I've seen from Asura's Wrath, I know that he is this crazy dude. Crazy powerful guy. And Kratos is obviously the god of war, being a god killer. So, who do I think would win? Personally, being more PlayStation, and if it wasn't obvious when it came to, oh, sorry, never mind. I don't know why brain's turning off. I grew up on PlayStation, so obviously, in my opinion, if I was going based on bias, I'm going God of War, Kratos. But if I had to really think about it, I might say no. Aww. Damn. I might say Asura actually has a good chance to actually do this. I'm not gonna bother actually searching because there's pretty much no way unless that was pure luck. Whoo. Anyway, I can't wait to see it because even though there was really no fight or anything like that when it came to this, I can't wait for it. You know, just something pretty crazy. What are we gonna get? Don't peek the town or whatever that map's called again. Town square. Construction. Finally, something at least different. Okay. Animation, at least, despite only getting no fight and everything, just an ominous stare between everybody. It looks amazing, and again, it's being animated by the great Devil Artemis. So can't wait for that battle when it comes out. It's gonna be great. I guess one more battle I can mention is obviously the Tournament of Champions. That's been 100% confirmed because it's happening, and now that Death Battle's back, it's gonna actually happen. Tomcat versus Wile E. Coyote is a battle that I was surprised people wanted. I think it's too soon to have... Well, okay. I would have said too soon if Rooster Teeth never shut down and something all that thing happened. If it never happened, I would honestly say it would have been too soon to do another Toon Force-esque episode. So it's gonna be interesting to see. Now that Death Battle went independent and we had the chance of it to not even happen in the first place, I say I'm all for it. Courage versus Scooby was probably one of the most awesome battles. Almost, even though it's the type of battle I'm not the biggest fan of, it being a deathless, or one of the opponents didn't get KO'd. It's still such a great, it was still such a great episode just because of the goofiness, the music, the animation was fantastic, and like the claymation monster that ended up being oh, what's his name? What's his name? Eugene? No. I forgot his name. Oh my god, I forgot the Muriel's husband's name. Eustace. That's it. It's Eustace. Having Eustace kind of be the monster, it took me, like, I didn't realize it was until, like, the analysis where, like, you put on the mask and then it showed an animation battle of the monster and it was the same thing. I was like, oh, that's a nice detail. So it's a little hint. It's like a good hint that it's like a good mix because it's the mask that he always scares Courage, but it's a monster because it's always like anybody from the Scooby-Doo always puts on these masks to try to scare those kids, but scare those people. But if it weren't for those meddling kids, it's gonna be great. The battle is great, and Tomcat versus Wile E. Coyote honestly wasn't a matchup I was expecting. And if I'm honest, out of the two final ones, I believe the last one was, what was the last one? I think it was Sailor Moon's matchup. I think Sailor Moon would be a lot more better because it was just probably a lot more crazier. But who knows? Who knows? We never. We may not know that. Now that the Tournament of Champions is over with, maybe all the matchups besides the ones that got announced during the another one, and brain turned off in the Kickstarter stretched goals almost being thing. Besides those, who knows, maybe all the matchups that technically were never announced actually are gonna be it's gonna be great. Maybe all of them are gonna be like the. Sorry, I'm reading the chat in the game, and it's kind of funny. Anyway, it's great. I'm gonna crouch so nobody finds my hiding spot. All right. So who knows? We'll see what happens. And honestly, there's a small chance that the last goal has been made, and if it is, and we still got 30 days, so in my opinion, it most likely will, but we'll see what happens. I can't wait for the live action episode they're going to do. Obviously, the 30 episode, or the 200 Ash versus Yugi that got announced as the 200th episode. No animation shown, no, obviously nothing. So it's just announced. So, yeah. Yeah, pretty much just good old crazy battle. So we shall see what happens. In the end of just talking about this, I'm so glad that Death Battle is coming back. Like I said, I grew up on it, and it's been one of my favorite things ever to be created. And as some of the people said in the videos of trying to support The show, oh, I can't imagine a world without Death Battle, in my opinion. Like, it's a stretch. It's kind of weird to say, but no way. This guy is gonna totally give away my spot. I'm so lucky. Oh my god. Don't. God damn it. So, okay. So, I have a huge complaint with my luck. My friend showed me that, and it's such a crazy good spot that, like, he was like, no one's ever found him in that spot. No one has. It's an amazing spot. But no, of course, when I hide there, I'm immediately found. Small nitpick, in my opinion, but it's a valid one. Like, it's annoying that, like, some of my friends are like, oh, it's like, I've never been found in this spot. It's such a great spot. It's almost nearly... You're almost blended so perfectly that they won't bother or anything. And then, like I said, of course, when I hide there, I'm immediately found. So, small nitpick with my luck. I hate it. Wish it never existed. I guess a couple side things, not revolving around what I was initially talking about, is that I am going to try to actually be back. I did take a break because I was planning a mini vacation and all that, and it's been fun, you know. Now I'm now an uncle. I got to hold my niece, and it's gonna be. It was great. It's a great time. I hate hiccups. So annoying. Oh, my back. Blue, 2 planks, and blue. Okay. So. Eliminates a lot of what we have to look for. Now, I'm going to clarify for anybody. I know this guy is trying to get my attention. He's actually technically on my friends list because he's actually in the Ragecraft realm that I am an admin in. I'm not trying to be rude to ignore him, which is what it's honestly turning out to be, sort of. I don't need to. I heard someone take damage. I swear I heard someone take damage. Wild. Anyway. But yeah, I'm not trying to be rude to him. He's actually quite young because, like, he's asked countless times to help, like, me and, like, Jazzy with his project and all that. But he kind of refuses to meet the terms that we were kind of asking, because it's Jazzy with his sessions. He really needs people to be, like, they don't need to be vocal, but they need to be in a Discord call so they can follow like the rules and everything. What am I, granite? So yeah, just I would just kind of give my opinion about this. Okay, now let's move on. I'm gonna try to do a couple things. I kind of want to do more of these casual streams going forward. So I think what I'm gonna kind of end up doing for now, I want to do Let's Plays still. Don't get me wrong. I still have a passion for doing Let's Plays, and I also have a passion for trying to do music as well. But when it comes to streaming, I think for now I want to go back to kind of just doing more of these chill streams, playing some games. Now that I have a PC. I swallowed wrong. Now that I have a PC, it's a lot easier for me to kind of switch games and all. No, I'm probably going to be playing a lot of the like games that people are like the developers and everything are kind of fine with stream, that people are like recording and streaming. So there's that. So, with that being said, I'm gonna go back to the PlayStation here soon, and eventually do my last stream on hopefully my last stream on Lego Batman 3, just covering the last little tiny bits that I need to do, finish up collecting the mini kits, the characters, and just finishing it up, because that is the one thing I know I have to do, is just kind of finish everything. And I know it's been a bit. It's at this point, it's been a month since the last one. So for people who have been watching the Let's Plays, not only am I sorry for taking so long to post the last one, I'm sorry that now these streams are just gonna go more basic and just go more like I just wanna have fun, play games, whether it's Black Ops 3 Custom Zombies or Minecraft, Roblox. I'm probably only gonna be playing Roblox like on stream, and if I do play off cameras, probably just be playing with friends. And Minecraft's going to be slightly different. Obviously, I'm going to be playing with, friends, and then obviously I would be doing some things by myself, like checking out new stuff and everything. So, there's that. But yeah, we're gonna finish up this match today. No way, he did not just see me. Oh my god. That was luck. He's gonna climb the ladder. He's 100% gonna climb this ladder. Oh boy. Oh man, that's... Oh, the only downside. Can I find the last two? Birch plank and quartz. These are actually always the ones that give me the hardest time, just because they're the ones that always blend in. Especially for some reason, to me, the quartz always blends in. I really am gonna only have time to search up here. By the time I get outside, it's gonna be like 5 seconds. So, oh well, it's game over. GG. Watch him being in this room. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and end it. I hope you guys enjoy this little stream. One last thing before I quickly go is congrats to Death Battle. It's gonna be great seeing the episodes come back. It's gonna be fun seeing all this, all this come back, and it's gonna be super, super, super great. That being said, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one.